Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to an exciting adventure in learning the new maps. This is Data C, one of the new maps that's going to be in for a year or more. But for now, it's brand new. How do we play this map? This is an underwater map. Abyssal Reef was also an underwater map. 2,000 atmospheres. So we're losing 2,000 atmospheres, but we're gaining Data C. Maintaining the one water map per ladder pool. But then this season there's also waterfall. So we're plus in the water. Minus in the slate, steel, mechanical stuff. Look at this heckin' kelp. Cannon rush ability. Oof. Oof. Yeah, that looks like Protoss could be doing some bullshit here. Not that great, though. Not as good as Glittering Ashes. That was... oh, man. Against Terran, I've been taking the triangle base a lot of the time. Your Overlord gets over there, and you do have a safe pedestal right here, where you can see one gas. Or what I've seen Dark do is he'll just float his Overlord here. This is safe from ground, and then he'll get Overseer and scout through into their main. And then he knows what they're doing. So could be an idea. Rush distance. Have to go around some stuff. You've got rocks in the center. Look at this heckin' guy. The crab beetles. Watch out. Okay, so you've got that size of a wall for the natural. Being so amazed by the crab, I forgot to make overlords. That's 1/3 for them. That's another one. And the theme for this map is 4 cozy bases. You get 4 bases really tight. And pretty easy access. So, if you like droning, this may be a good map for you. One thing that you can do to be safe against Protoss could be, I want to try this anyway, you get a 4-minute Evo and a Baneness at the same time. Dark does not get this, but he's better at defending a mass Sell-It-All-In than I think we are. So I'm getting a Bane Nest at the same time as an Evo Chamber. And I'm making a brief round of units right now. So this is just to pressure the 3rd. And to be safe against Sell-It-All-Ins. And then we're going to drone really hard behind this. Take a 4th. Keep making queens. 1 spore per base, maybe there, there, and there. My build is not something to be copying too much. How much health on these rocks? 2,000. Same with those big ones on Cosmic Sapphire. Same.
대군 새로운 여왕 군단 병력이 공격받고 있음. 대군주 부족함. 광물 부족함.
Wait, John Moore. Fifth base could be here. You could also expand up here. This is also pretty close. Well, okay, it's not that close, but... If you control this area, it's pretty hard for them to drop you. They would have to go all the way around and hug this wall, which is kind of inconvenient. So maybe that for a fifth. Fourth base, drone it, yo. Minerals first. Let's go.
대군주 더 필요함.
Set that rally point. Get some evos.
에너지 대군주 더 생성해야 함. 유전자 변형.
One thing I was thinking about looking at
열이 됨.
Colt's replay, actually, was putting evos in vision of when you jump camera keys. Sometimes you have evos like down here where it's out of your main screen as you're flipping through. And sometimes you can forget that they're there, or at least it just delays your upgrades. So put them in vision of your cameras, in my opinion. It's a good practice. And then, to make sure you really don't lose them, you hotkey them in the same control group as your hatches. And then you can just shift click them. Or control click them, whatever it is. And you can just see the dots. Okay, these upgrades are both going. And then whenever the dots go away, you know to revisit those and get them going. How many drones did we get to? 109, a little bit high. Okay, a good practice. 3 spores in the main. We go 4 spores because we're crazy. This cliff, dude. Oh, I already played on ladder and someone used this cliff against me. There were like 4 Marines on this, and one of them got 9 worker kills. I was heckin' upset. So the queens, I think, should be here. And basically just protecting this area. Because I'm between this and that base now. This is my 3rd and my 5th. And the queens are able to address whichever one. So that would be their safe zone at this stage. And then for this base, just make it safe. Saturate stuff. And then remember the Evo trick. We're looking. Ah, I see you. Okay, that's +2. We'll just get range right after. Okay, so how does the map feel? Let's make some units and see how they move around. How noticeable is this map? Question. Get overlord speed. These take kind of long for lings to kill. You don't get a ton of area on them. You can attack from 2 sides though. You can kill this as well. And there are rocks here and here. So in front of your 5th, if you expand as I did. So killing those is probably good for the swarm. How noticeable is the map? Oh, look at all this space behind the main natural. Holy crap. What the hell? Holy crap. Whoa. Look at how much room is back here. Why? Why is there this much room back here? What the hell? Look at this area. Oh man, you could fit like 50 battle cruisers over here, and they could be evenly spaced.
에너지
Well, I can tell you right now, if there's a Liberator back here, the Queens are not going to be able to just kill it in the corner. Wow. Okay, well that's a thing. Huge area behind the main of the natural. Watch out for that. Maybe this kelp is gonna attack somebody.
변이 완료.
Nidus ability. Oh man, look at all this space down here too.
유전자 진화 완료. 군단 변이 됨.
This area is kind of spacious, not super spacious.
광맥 소진됨.
So that path is opened up in front of the 5th. And then you can contest their outer bases. So the players more or less get the 4 bases for free. It's not actually for free, but compared to other maps, it's 4 bases really nicely arranged between each other. Which basically means that the defender can pretty easily just pivot and defend all of them. So it comes down to the 5th and the 6th bases. A lot of maps are kind of like that in a way. For this one, very much so, you get a nice 4. A nice close 4 and a shitload of room behind your main and natural for some reason. This spot. This is sus. Yeah, you could fit a Nidus there and it's off creep. The workers would probably see it. Actually, no, that's off screen. Yeah, if I camera jump centered on my town hall, this is off screen. So this would also be off screen here. Even if their camera is centered here. Yeah. So off screen Nidus area. Warp prism also. You could see it on the mini map if there's vision in the area from like other buildings and stuff. But yeah, if you're just thinking about player attention and they're flipping through bases, there's a spot to watch out for. Attacking into bases, you can like a Bane run by into this. Could Bane run by like this into this space, or it could be walled off with gateways. You've got 2 watchtowers, and then far side bases. Pretty cool looking map. Interesting color scheme. It does have a lot of gray, and there's like this sand in the center. But the kelps and the coral with the gold and the green and the purple is awesome. So yeah, get your 4 bases. Watch out for this spot. And holy crap, account for this. I don't even know why this exists, but it does. And good luck, have fun on day to see. Hold the watchtowers. They're really strong. 2 control groups. Get hit on either side. And then can we do a fancy play? Get the overseer around. Not a bad Nidus spot. That's not bad. But this is the real shit. Off-screen Nidus setup. Can we get it? Overseer absorbing some hits. Can we get it? Queen's transfuse. Data Seed. One of the new maps for the 4 base gang. You like 4 base? Data Seed. It's a map. Get the 5th, hold the watchtower in front of your 5th. For sure. And then account for this. Good luck, have fun.